Isa na lang talaga mga kababayan ba? Isa na lang. At talagang matutuloy na ang suntukan ng dalawang ito mga kababayan. Ito si Marcoleta at si Paduano. Hindi pa pala tapos ang kanilang sparring mga kababayan. Tsak, 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 tsak. Oh, di ba? Nung dating hearing ni VP Sara, muntikan na nagsuntukan ng dalawa mga kababayan. At naging referee si Garin. Oh, at ngayon mga kababayan, to be continued. Oh, dahil pumunto kasi ito si Marcoleta mga kababayan Pinagtanggol niya si VP Sara at nagalit naman itong si Boy Content na si Paduano. Habang masayang kumakain itong si Marcoleta ng Fuji bar mga kababayan ay, lumapit si Paduano. Tingnan nyo ha. Pakain-kain lang na Fuji bar si Marcoleta. Lumapit si Paduano mga kababayan at tinastigo si Marcoleta. Ha? Marcoleta, ano ka ba? Sino ka ba? Bakit mo pinagtatanggol si VP Sara? Si Marcoleta mga kababayan habang nguya-nguya pa. Puno ang bunganga ng Fuji bar Parang hindi nakapagsalita mga kababayan dahil hindi malunok. Kaya bumwelo itong si mga kababayan. Si Boy Content Paduano sa pag-a-attack kay Marcoleta. Dinuduro-duro pa mga kababayan. Duro dito, duro doon. You are not the judge Tinabig uli ni Marcoleta mga kababayan. Hindi ikaw mga ari ng kongreso nito. Alis dyan. Sabi ni Marcoleta, alis. Duro-duro. Duro-duro si Paduano. Doon ako nakikinig ako sa'yo. Masama yung bunganga mo Marcoleta sa halip na si Tambay pinagtatanggol mo si Sara. Parang ganyan na kababayan ng usapan. Galit na galit. Alis. Hinampas ni Marcoleta ang Fuji bar. Tingnan nyo, pag. Hindi pa pala tapos kumain si Marcoleta, Sumubo pa mga kababayan. Sumubo pa. Galit na galit mga kababayan. Kumakain ng matiwasay ang tao, ang sinusugod mo. Eto mga kababayan ha, sa isang anggulo. Tingnan natin ha.
Lagi ka naman gumaganyan. Anong ina-itong legislation na pinag-uusapan?
Isang beses na lang talaga mga kababayan. Next time magdadala na tayo ng gloves. Paduano versus Marcoleta. Suntukan.
Sino nag-establish? Wala nga prior determination.
Okay, prior determination. Let's talk about this.
Tawin ni Palinya.
Antayin mo.
Antayin mo ako sa labas mamaya. Sige, antayin mo.
Antayin mo. Kita dyan.
Ito si Paduano, parang something may diferensya na sa kanyang diskarte. Kung ano-ano na lang ang daling high blood mga kababayan. Contempt agad dito. Pati si Marcoleta sinugod. Siya talaga ang sumusugod.
Marcoleta, we are...
Isa pang gurang mga kababayan ang umaway din kay Marcoleta ha. Pinagtulungan nila si Marcoleta mga kababayan
not blaming the right to suspend. 1 minute suspension is declared by the chair.
Move to suspend.
Ito kasi ang kinagagalit nila mga kababayan na ito ang sinabi ni Marcoleta mga kababayan. Bakit sila galit na galit
May I
yan?
offer a counter manifestation, Mr. Chair?
Later po, 1 minute na lang po siya and then
Kasi
I will
baka makalimutan yung continuity yung flow ng discussion.
Continuity.
I'd like to ask only, Mr. Chair, by way of manifestation, is there anybody who is questioning the power of the purse
Wala.
of Congress? Is
Wala.
there anybody who is questioning the legislative function and oversight function of Congress? Is there?
Walang nagki-question.
Because if there is none,
Tayo lang pero hindi rin sila nakikinig.
then we are not supposed to overextend the discussion or any manifestation because nobody is questioning that. And I think nobody
Correct.
could question that. Even the privileged speech of the Honorable Valeriano.
Grabe ang yung pagtatanong nila kay VP Sara mga kababayan, very extensive talaga. Thoroughly, walang batong hindi na turn mga kababayan, pero pagdating sa Kongreso mga kababayan, walang nagko-question sa kanila. Yan ang pinonto ni
I proper
Marcoleta.
question there. The proper title is not asserting the power of the purse. We
Correct.
should not assert it because that power is inherent in us. Asserting or not asserting that power
Pinapakita lang nila na power tripping ang tawag dyan,
is
Marcoleta.
of no moment. Yun po ay birthright. Yun po is inherent right of Congress. And let me make of record, the office of the Vice President, to my mind, did not undermine the power of the force. When she
Correct.
personally
I agree.
came in the first hearing and presented herself, including the budget by way of a PowerPoint presentation, she made a presentation, Mr. Chair. And after that,
Mr. Chair.
she made a categorical statement that she said, I forgo,
Si.
Madam Chair, I forgo my opportunity
Si.
to defend the budget of the office of the President by way of question and answer, and instead I leave it to the discretion of the House of Representatives on their decision to decide on the proposal as presented. This is a very
Correct, I agree.
respectful answer. Mr. Chair, I did not find any offensive remark in that particular statement. She gave the entire House of Representatives the entire discretion,
Ang lakas ng ulan. Hindi maririnig mga kababayan, sorry.
the entire right to decide on the proposal she presented before us. Why would we blame her for saying that she disrespected Congress? No, sir. I think it was triggered by the fact that questions were asked in relation to the confidential and intelligence funds. To my mind, Mr. Chair, these particular funds were subjected to a notice of disallowance. But the notice of disallowance by its nature, by its very nature, Mr. Chair, is contestable. It is appealable. It is yet to be explained. And initially, as explained by the representative of COA, the notice of disallowance suffered by way of supporting documents, by way of non-compliance with certain requisites. What if the Vice President is able to provide all the supporting documents? What if finally she is able to come up with the requisites required in order for you to consider that all these funds are eventually allowable and they are not disallowed? And chances are she may be able to do that. Hindi po final judgment ang notice of disallowance. As a matter of fact, based on COA's own representation the other day, the Vice President received the notice of disallowance only on August 24, 2024, which means, Mr. Chair, the Vice
Totoo yan,
President
totoo yan.
has 6 months within which to
Ang
reply
lakas ng
and
ulan.
make an answer. That is correct, Madam COA. So, 6 months is up to February 2025. We should give her all the allowance. We should all give her the time because 6 months is 6 months. So why are we rushing to make a judgment? As a matter of fact, as I have already initiated earlier, Mr. Chair, when you said that anything we can discuss in this committee provided it is of public interest, and you said that intelligence funds and confidential funds are public interest. But I said, because of our own rules, we should make a prior and preliminary determination that is directly and principally connected to malfeasance, misfeasance, or non-feasance. We have not made that determination. How can we now begin questioning whether or not the intelligence funds covered by an initial notice of disallowance is already directly and principally connected with non-feasance or misfeasance or malfeasance? Madam COA, how many agencies of government today are subjected to notice of disallowance? Do you have a number? How many agencies today?
With all due respect to the
Before
honorable
But that is a question I will leave, and I will
Yes.
terminate
But-
my manifestation, Madam.
Yes, but I will.
I
I
believe,
would like
Mr.
to
Chair, that
respond.
this is still my time.
I would like to
Honorable
ask the Honorable Marcoleta, is he rebuking this committee?
What is the question,
Rebuking.
Mr. Chair?
Are you
Ang lakas. Parang
Rebuking
may bagyo
this
pala mga kababayan.
Why am I
ano?
supposed to rebuke the committee? I am
you
not.
have been
Parang lilipad na ang aming bubungan. Sorry, hindi ako. Minute ko ang aking microphone dahil parang gera na sa aming bubungan.
saying things for a while.
What?
You have been rebuking this committee.
You are saying that.
We're not blaming the
Away
Vice
na
President
kayo.
on this.
I asked
Honorable
the
Marcoleta,
question.
we
I asked
are
the
not
question.
blaming
You do not have the right to
the-
depend on that.
1 minute suspension is declared by the chair.
Move to suspend.
Oh, suntok ka na. Anong masasabi niyo dito mga kababayan na pinagtulungan na nila si Marcoleta? Oh. At eto si Paduano, mukhang gustong mag-round 2 ng jumbagan. Pak, 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 pak. Oh. Paduano. Si Boy Contempt. Anong masasabi niyo dito? Post your comments below. Paduano! Kulak, kulak,